Now, your Super Doppler 10 forecast with meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler.
We've had some heavy rain in the region recently. There was some real downpours up there around Richmond just last night, and then over towards Wakefield you picked up about 1 1/4 inches of rainfall, and then Saluda about a little less than 3/4 of an inch. But a lot of the Hampton Roads area, you know, we had a few showers and storms, but it just didn't add up much in those rain gauges. So most of the rain was north and west of the metro. That's where we had that flood watch, where we've had more of that recent rainfall. So our rain chances today, this afternoon, 30%. Kind of hit or miss, but then in the evening, 60%. And that's probably more for the late evening hours. However, there could be some real downpours and some strong, maybe severe storms during that time. So Thursday, 60% chance of rain, mainly in the afternoon and evening. And then the same for Friday, 50%. Saturday, though, and Sunday, lower chance of rain. At least that's how it looks for now. So rain totals, what are we looking at? Well, it's going to vary. Some folks may not get hardly any rain. Some folks could get 1.5 inches, maybe even 2 inches of rainfall. It depends on whether or not you get in one of those downpours. And then tomorrow, we get another chance for some scattered storms and more potential for heavy rain. So over the next 48 hours, we're going to see a lot of that rain. Maybe it'll keep the temps down, but today I think the rain's pushed back a little bit. So I put our high up to 95 and a heat index around 105 because I think the bulk of the storms are coming in this evening. So that's why. But tomorrow I think it'll be more in the afternoon or Friday, so highs more in the low 90s. Still a heat index above 100, and then 94 Saturday, feeling like 105. Yeah, there's no breaks from the heat and humidity. Not for a while. No big breaks anyway. Stationary front to the north, high pressure offshore, and we got a southwest breeze. At least there'll be a light southwest wind today, 10 miles an hour. But that humidity's up, and look at that. That dew point hovers around 75. I was hoping the dew point would drop on Sunday. Well, now it's looking like the dew point is going up. That's salt in the wound there. So, but anyway, yeah, staying humid for a while. Now, there's a couple sprinkles into northeast North Carolina that just developed south of the state line. Otherwise, we just have that little batch of showers over the bay pushing into Tangier Island and pretty soon into Saxis. So those will go away. Then we'll see pretty quiet weather for the morning and midday hours, maybe an isolated shower storm popping by that time. Now 3 o'clock in the afternoon, before this model had some scattered storms, now it pushes them back in time. So yes, there might be a few shower storms out there at 3 o'clock, but you can see around 6 o'clock things moving in from the west, these storms, these strong storms. And so here's 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock, and then we take it to 10 o'clock, and this is the time frame that we could see heavy rain, gusty winds, possibly some severe weather. And then that goes away overnight. We'll see maybe a few showers tomorrow morning. And then we get into tomorrow afternoon. Here we go again. We see scattered showers and storms firing up, and they spread out and move around. And some of those heavy downpours could really mean business. Now today there is a risk for severe weather. Again, marginal risk for Hampton Roads, slight risk north and west of Hampton Roads. And that's about where that flood watch is too. So today, 94 Virginia Beach, 95 Norfolk Portsmouth, 96 Elizabeth City, 97 in Hertford, but low to mid-90s over the Outer Banks. Heat index over 100, a few shower storms this afternoon. 93 in Melfa and Hampton, 94 in Gloucester, 95 Newport News, 97 Williamsburg. A few storms develop later today, but again, more so into the evening. There'll be some beach time. You can head to the beaches. Keep an eye to the sky. Rip current risk is low, waves to 2 feet, water temps mid-70s, and that risk for rip currents goes up and down all our beaches today. On the water, winds south-southwest, 10 to 15 knots, seas 2 to 3 feet. And that's 1 to 2 feet for that bay there, not 12. So 92 tomorrow, 93 on Friday, some scattered showers and storms, and then Saturday we've got a few shower storms, and Sunday, but notice there's less rain chances as we go into the weekend. High temps will be in the 90s all the way through, though. Stays hot and humid for quite some time.